Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my home office. I have worked thousands of IRS cases. I worked at IRS for 10 years. So, what I do is I kind of give you the best of both worlds from working at IRS and in tax defense. So, I've been on the news many times. Go to my website to learn about me at 777irs.com. I've been on Fox a couple times, ABC, NBC, just a bunch of stuff. Anyway, how do you avoid IRS seizing your assets? I used to do this for a living, so I can tell you exactly what you need to do to stop IRS from seizing your assets. And it's going to be kind of a little simpler than you think, and it's not going to be the answer that you expect. You have to contact IRS. See, this is what happens. When you're in the collection system, you're in the computer. The computer is the collection system to such a point where you contact IRS, or to the point that IRS has exhausted all letters, and then at that point the case gets sent to a particular person, a revenue officer. That's how that works. So what happens if you want to avoid the IRS seizure? You've got to call them to stop the computer. Once you stop the computer from spitting out these notices, you're not going to have levy notices, wage garnishments, sometimes not the federal tax lien, all depends on your case. But yeah, you stop it. See, IRS doesn't think you're paying attention to the bill, so the computer doesn't know that, and someone has to shut the computer off. Once they shut the computer off by putting a TC 130 or a freeze code on there, IRS goes ahead and stops the collection of the case, and now they deal with the case. How are they going to deal with the case? If you owe IRS debt, they're either going to put you in currently non-collectible, they're going to put you into a payment plan, or you could submit an offer in compromise to go ahead and settle your tax debt. You got to contact them, but don't contact them unless you know what's going to happen when you pick up the phone. That's where the problems start. IRS is going to ask for a financial statement. If you don't have anything, you're broke, call IRS. Nothing is going to happen. But if you owe money, you have a couple, you don't want to do that. You want to really turn that over. That's the point. You turn that over to a professional like me, is when you have stuff, you're making a decent income. That financial statement will probably wind up with a big payment agreement to IRS. Anyway, give me a subscription. By the way, if you send me ideas, I use them for YouTube. That's where they come from. Thank you so much for listening. A big subscription today, and Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.